All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Yoga Sculpt with me. I'm Sara. Weights, as always, an option. I put my 3 pounds at the top of my space, top of my mat, so you can kind of bring them up towards the top. And we are actually going to start lying down on our backs with our knees bent and pointing towards the ceiling. So as you get situated, as you find your way into your space, letting those feet be planted, again, knees pointing up. Feel free to lay hands if you like on your torso, arms down at your side, or even out. Maybe close the eyes. Take a couple breaths. Feeling the weight of our body. Sometimes you can feel some low back tension. So if it helps to gently windshield wiper your knees, slide your feet further out or closer towards your hips. And once you feel that low back soften, finding some stillness and just work your way up along your spine towards your shoulders and your head. And then here, let your head rock just a little bit side to side. Maybe even find one ear towards the ground. Just stay there and hold. And feel free to switch other ear to the ground. And coming back to the center, we're going to reach our arms up towards our ceiling, palms facing in towards each other. Take an inhale. And as we exhale, just setting those arms overhead, gently drawing biceps towards the ears. Try to keep the shoulders relaxed. Inhale, pull those arms back up to the ceiling. Exhale, sending them overhead. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, overhead. This time, let your arms fall all the way down to the floor. From here, pushing your feet to our mat and floor, rolling up to your spine. Finding our bridge, keeping those arms overhead, touching the floor. On our next exhale, rolling back down, one vertebrae at a time. 2 more times like that. Inhale, press into the floor, roll up. Stay there at the top for another breath. On our next exhale, rolling down. Last time through, inhale, press into the floor, lifting up. Hold that next round of breath. And exhale, rolling back down. Reach your arms back up to the ceiling, palms facing to each other. Cross your right elbow over your left, giving yourselves a hug. And we're going to inhale, start to curl your upper body, looking towards your knees. Exhale, roll back down. 2 more with the arms here. Inhale, curl the spine. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Unwind the arms and switch that left elbow on top. Again, inhale, start to curve the spine, lift up. Exhale, roll down. 2 more this side. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, roll. Last one. Inhale, lift. And exhale, roll. You can unwind, draw your knees into your chest. Maybe take a little rock here. You can even kind of circle your ankles. Maybe start to open and close your knees. Take some circles there. Feel free, maybe start to rock and roll the length of your spine a few times or roll off to one side. However you need to come up to your tabletop. Once we find that tabletop, fully stacking shoulders over wrists and hips over our knees. Inhale, find that arch in our spine, finding our cow. Exhaling, cat back, so press away. A couple more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, back to tabletop. Left leg reaching behind us, lifting that leg off the floor, kick your heel out. Knit the ribs, low belly pulling in. Right fingertips reaching for bicep to the ear. Take an inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee, cat back. Inhale, reaching long. Exhale, elbow, knee. One more, inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach out. Releasing just our hand to the floor. Bend that left knee, step the foot out to the side. Start to move into your hips. You can take some circles, shift around. Feel free to keep that leg out, or you can bring it back to your tabletop. We're just gonna open the left arm to the ceiling, maybe rolling the wrist. Take a couple big arm circles, opening our chest. Go the other way. And we'll come back to our tabletop if not already. And switching, right leg reaching behind us, floating the leg, kick that heel out, knit the low belly ribs together. Left bicep to our ear, inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee curve. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, elbow to knee. One more, inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Left hand comes back down, bend our right knee, step the foot out to the side. Start to move to those hips, shift around. Again, you can keep that leg out or come back to our tabletop as we reach our right arm up, twist. Start to roll the wrist. Maybe adding in the arm circles. Going opposite way. And coming back to our tabletop. We'll tuck our toes, start to send those hips up and back, down dog. Start to pedal through and alternate some knee bends. Maybe still warming up shoulders and the spine, so you can kind of come to your high plank and back to down dog. From our down dog, we'll walk our feet all the way up to our hands, finding our fold. Legs can be completely together or a little bit separated. Softness in the knees, maybe even nod your head yes, or shake it no. Again, we'll soften our knees, rolling up through our spine, one vertebrae at a time. Top of our head, the last thing to come up. Roll the shoulders a few times. We'll inhale, reaching our arms up, finding our mountain pose, lifting tall. Exhale, airplane, just the arms, reaching back. Inhale, standing tall, find your mountain. One more, airplane, just the arms. Now inhale, mountain, take a little baby back arch, full post the arms, engage the glutes, chest lifts. Stretch up mountain, forward fold, release. Stepping our left foot back, low lunge. Try to press that heel long, front knee over our ankle. We'll open arm twist, the right arm high. And releasing our hand back down, crescent moon, knee down. Option to float those fingertips towards the ceiling or interlace hands behind us, shoulders down, lifting our chin and chest. We're gonna release, step back, finding our high plank, nice long line. From here, on your next exhale, taking our down dog. Inhale, come up, forward fold. Walk those feet to our hands. Soften our knees, rolling all the way up and reach the arms up, finding our mountain. And airplane the arms, shoulders down. Inhale, mountain lift top. Airplane the arms. Now adding our baby back arch. Mountain, engage the glutes, goalpost the arm. Stretching tall mountain, forward fold. Right foot back, low lunge. Front knee over. Release that hand, back knee down, crescent moon. You can float fingertips up, or this time that left hand, left thumb on top, shoulders down. Release, step back to our high plank. Hold here. And taking our down dog. Now inhale, walk those feet up, forward fold. Bending our knees, inhale, chair, hips low, reach up. Open arm twist, the right arm back, hips stay forward. Inhale, chair. Open twist the left arm. Inhale, chair. Stand tall, reaching up, mountain baby, back arch. Inhale, stretch up, forward fold. This time, stepping our left foot back, high crescent lunge, reaching tall. We're gonna airplane our arms. Bring that right thumb on top, shoulders down, lifting through our chest. Hands release to the floor, step back to our high planks. From knees or toes, 3 push-ups. When you're ready, exhale. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Inhale up, take your down dog. Last time, feet to our hands, forward fold. Bending our knees, inhale, chair, reach up. Open twist, left arm, hips stay forward. Inhale, chair. Open twist, right arm. Inhale, chair, mountain stand tall, baby back arch. Inhale, stretch up, forward fold. Right foot back, taking high crescent lunge. Pressing that back heel, reach tall. Left hand, thumb on top, shoulders down. Hands release, step back, high plank. From your knees or toes, we're going to take our chaturanga. You can lower halfway or all the way. Cobra or up dog, lifting our chest. Press back to your down dog. Full breath here. We're going to inhale our right leg high. Bending our knee to nose, cat back. Inhale, right leg high. Bring or help it through, low lunge. From here, we're gonna grab our weight. So if you need to adjust, find your high crescent lunge. Reaching those arms up. Now at any point, you can always keep that front knee bent and just bend your back knee and come back to your lunge. Or start to straighten your right knee. We're gonna add our arms. So as you bend our knees, you're gonna tricep dip down and start to stretch back up. Again, you can bend and straighten that front knee or just bend and tap your back leg. Choose where you're at. We're here for 8. Straight up and down, 7. In 6, 4, 5, 4, 3, last 2, 1. Re-bend your front knee, find your high crescent lunge, arms draw in. We're gonna open to our warrior 2, bending that right knee. Press your arms forward, reach your arms out. We're gonna straighten that right leg as we draw our arms in. Open, re-bend your right knee. Inhale, press up. Exhale, open. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 2, and 1. From here, draw those arms in, pivot to our front foot. Bring those weights down, step back to our high planks. Right away, take your down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Knee to nose curl in. Inhale, stretch that leg up one more time. Step or help it through, low lunge. Grabbing our weights, come up high crescent lunge. Again, front knee bent, back leg straight. At any point, you can straighten your front knee or keep it bent. We're gonna stretch. Now, as we dip, triceps bending. Stretch up and bend and up. Again, you can just tap that back knee or fully extend arms and legs for 8. For 7, straight up and down, 6. For 5, 4, last 3, and 2, and 1. Come back to your high crescent lunge, arms draw in, opening to our warrior 2, bending our left knee. Arms are gonna reach out in front. Now again, as we open, we're gonna straighten, draw those arms in, rebend our knee, open the arms. Press in, straighten the legs, and open. Pull it in and open. 4, 6, 5, only here for 4. 3, shoulders stay down for 2. 1. Now draw those elbows in, turn back to your left foot, front foot, low lunge, weights down. Step back to your high plank, taking our down dog right away. Coming to our high planks, we're reaching down to our forearms. Have those legs slightly separated. From here, we're just gonna tap toes out and in, switch out and in. As we tap our toes, try to keep those shoulders over elbows, out and in. Press out through our heels for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, down dog in 3, 2, 1. Come back up to your high plank, press back to your down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Knee to nose, curl it in. Stretch that leg up, step or help it through, low lunge. Grabbing our weights, we'll come to our crescent lunge. Adding in this time our bicep curls. So again, you can straighten your front knee as you curl your arms up. Bend your knees or tap down, stretch. Pull up and down. For 8. Elbows hugging to our ribs. 4, 6. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to your crescent lunge. Elbows in, arms are in. Turn open to our warrior 2. This time, goal post our arms. We're going to press, stretch everything up. Pull down, bend our knee. Pressing up and down. For 8, 7, 6, only 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend our knee, elbows in, turn back to our front foot, low lunge, step back, high plank, down dog, full breath. Inhale, left leg high, knee to nose, curl the spine. Inhale, reach up, come through, low lunge. High crescent lunge, arms and elbows draw into our ribs. Bicep curls, straighten everything. Arms are in. Now as we tap, pull up and bend. Pull up and bend. Up and down. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one. Now come back to your lunge, arms in. Turn open, warrior two. Goal post the arms. Again, straighten our left knee, arms up, re-bend. Pull up and bend, stretching up and down. 4, 6, 5, last bit for 4, 4, 3, and 2, 1. Elbows in, turn to our front foot, low lunge, step back, high plank, down dog. Coming back to high plank, again to our forearms, elbows underneath our shoulders. This time, you're just gonna bend both knees and stretch. Bend, knees are gonna just touch the floor, if anything. Down and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now come back down to your shins. You can take a little child's pose if you need to. Stretch it out. Find a few rounds of breath here. Take another couple breaths. We're going to keep pushing and moving forward. So when you're ready, find your way back up to your tabletop. Tuck your toes, send your hips up, finding our down dog. All right, we're inhaling our right leg up. Now we're going to cross the body to our left arm, little twist. Send that leg back up. Again, cross to your left arm. Now we're going to kick that leg out. Turn on both heels, finding a fallen star like a wide side plank. You can have your hand on your hip and just hold here and breathe, or add a little pulse in your hips. That right hip dropping down, pressing up for 5, 4, 3. Keep that elbow straight for 2, 1. Now we'll all make sure our hips are high. Left arm reaching up, squeeze that right side. Unwind those hands and feet. Right leg stretching back up. Come through, low lunge. We're going to take our standing splits. Hands can come to our weights or the floor. Stretch that left leg high. We're going to start to bend both knees. Sink your hips low. Little squat on one leg. Standing splits. Stretch out. Again, bend our knees. Hips are low. Standing splits. Bend that knee and hips low. One more. Standing splits. Hips are low. Bend those knees. Standing splits. Step back into your low lunge. Open up to a wide forward fold. Take a couple breaths. So you can just hang out right here. If you want to start to add a little bit more, hands are underneath your shoulders. You're going to bend your knees like a wide squat. You're going to try to send your hips high, jump your feet together, then jump back out. Jump together. So you're putting weight towards your hands a little bit. You can also step your feet out and in. Keep moving or hang out in that forward fold if you want the stretch. We're here for 8. As many as you can. 7, 4, 6, for 5, 4, 3, 2. We'll all meet back in that wide forward fold. Turning back to our right foot, low lunge. Step back, down dog right away. Inhale, left leg high. Cross the body to your right arm, little twist. Do that again, left leg high. Cross to your right arm. Now we're going to kick that foot out, that fallen star, wide side plank. Hand underneath our shoulder, right hand to our hip. Fold, or hips drop, press back up. Down, up. Elbow stays straight. 4, 4, 3, One, now we'll all hold, squeeze that left side, right arm up. Bring that hand down, unwind the legs, left leg up. Step through low lunge. Hands to our weights or the floor, right leg up, standing splits. You can start to bend both knees, hips drop low. Standing splits. Take that squat, knees low. Standing splits. Bend hips low. One more, standing splits. Hips are low. Standing splits. Step back to your low lunge. Turn to your wide forward fold. Again, you can stay in that wide forward fold just as before. You can take those steps in, back out, or again, hands underneath your shoulders. Jump your feet in, out. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to that wide forward fold. Hang over. Turn to our left foot, low lunge. Step back to your down dog right away. Look to the hands, bring those feet all the way up, forward fold. From here, you can start to grab your weights, bending our knees. We're going to come all the way up to standing. As we come up to standing, we're going to bring those arms out to the sides. And you're just going to feel your arms in. So reaching forward, draw your elbows in and open. Elbows are in, forward. Squeeze it in, open, in, forward. In, open, forward. Shoulders are down, forward and in. Open, in, forward. Last 4, in, forward. 4, 3, forward in 2, last 1. Now draw those arms in, stepping our left foot back. We're going to take a warrior 1. So those back heels are actually going to be on the floor. So both feet are flat. You can step your right foot out a little bit more if you need to. Hips are forward. We're going to lean our torso forward, reach those arms down. Woo, open up to the side and in. Open, close, open, close, out and in. Keep those shoulders relaxed for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to take our weights. You can take them at the highest point to touch the floor or wherever you need to. And we're going to start to straighten out that right knee. Folding our head forward. This is our pyramid pose. So you're pulling our right hip back. Left toes are pointing a little bit out towards the corner. Straightening and stretching that right hamstring. Again, take those weights whatever height you need to. We're going to take a couple more breaths here. All right, you can start to kind of bend that front knee or right knee to bring your feet back together to touch. Bending our knees to lift ourselves back up. Again, elbows are in. We're going to reach arms forward, in, open, close. Press out, in, elbows stuck to our ribs. Out, in, open, 4, 4, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Now have those arms in. We'll step our right foot back, toes and heels touching the floor behind us. Our warrior 1, you can adjust your feet, but that back heel is touching, hips are forward. Chest leans forward, arms down. Wingspan out and in. Keep that back heel on the floor. Adjust your feet. Up and in. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, hands or weights, whatever height you need to the floor and mat. Start to straighten out that left knee, drawing our chest forward. Pyramid on this side. We'll take a few more breaths. And start to softly bend that left knee. Step your feet together. Find your forward fold. And from here, we'll start to sit all the way down. You can kind of slide the weights out of the way if you need to. As we sit down, we're going to start to find a seated figure 4. So you're going to cross your right ankle over your left knee. You can slide that left leg out as far as you need to. We're going to rotate so our fingertips are pointing in towards our hips. Now we're going to really press down through the arms, and this is like a one-legged seated figure 4 bridge. So with that right ankle crossing, you'll start to press your hips up and drop back down. And maybe you kind of hover and you don't actually sit all the way down. As you lift up, try to let that right knee open and down. Mostly in our legs, your arms are going to kind of keep staying straight and down. Pressing up and lower. 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 2, 1. Release. Step that right foot down. We're going to switch. Cross that left ankle over. Press that right foot into the ground. Left knee is open. Lifting up and lower. Hips up and down. Try to keep those arms right where they are. Just the legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming all the way back down. This time unwind both. Press those feet to the floor, reaching our arms up. Take an inhale. Exhale, we're going to lean back, holding right here. Shoulders relax. You can just keep your feet on the ground and twist your upper body as you exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist the other way. Or float your legs. Let your knees and feet twist the opposite direction of your arms. Twist. Try to keep everything else, your torso exactly where it is, as you just twist on the spine. Our exhales, twisting. Inhales back to center. Your own timing, as many as you can for 8, 7, 6, 5. Take a pause if you need. 4, 3, 2, 1. As you finish out, come back up to your bound angle pose. Soles of feet together, knees wide. Release those hips and hip flexors, folding over the legs. If it feels okay, reach those arms out in front or out to the sides. All right, coming back up, extending both legs out. We're going to come all the way down onto our backs. Once we come all the way down, draw your right knee in. And just kind of squeeze, maybe open and close that knee a couple times. Now you can plant that left foot to the floor. If it feels okay, if you want to keep it extended, feel free. And we're going to extend that right heel towards the ceiling. Now, as we do this, hands anywhere on that right leg, slightly bent or straight, and then start to curl your nose towards your knee. If your leg was bent, feel free to stay, or if your leg is straight, maybe start to float that leg off the floor. Take an inhale. Now, as you exhale, you're going to switch. So either bend that right knee to the floor, extend that left leg high, or extend the leg. And your exhale,
switch. Exhale, switch. Legs can be straighter. Again, you can always bend and kind of tap your toes down. Exhale, switch. Switch. You're going to inhale as you pull close. Exhale to switch. We're here for 8, 7, 4, 6. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release both feet to the floor. Head is released. Returning to the same position we started in. All right, we're going to do one last little core thing here. So float those shins parallel to the floor and ceiling. Arms can be down, or you can do the same thing. Arms to the ceiling, then drawing your biceps towards your ears and float those arms overhead. Take an inhale, exhale, right toes tap down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, switch. Inhale, up. Exhale, switch. Up. Exhale, switch. Your upper body, shoulders and back are firm to the floor. Arms are choosing where they are. Shoulders relax. Down and up. We're here. 6, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As you finish out that last one, draw those knees in. Take a little rock. Take some circles. Let your head go side to side. So we're going to keep those legs kind of together. We're just going to roll onto our left side like a fetal position, but have your left arm kind of be a support, or you can even prop yourself up. So we're going to bump that left shin out. So almost think of it as a right angle in your left leg, reaching our right hand back to try to capture that right foot. Now you can kind of be here. If it feels okay to kind of lift that knee up, start to maybe pull it a little bit behind you, finding a quad and hip flexor stretch in that right leg. So again, your bottom leg, the more you can kind of kick that foot out, have that knee bent, kind of supporting you. I'll try to firm those ribs together, strong core. Rather than taking in your low back, you're just stretching out that front side of your right leg. And release the whole left side into the floor. Then you can start to release that hand and foot and just let your right leg cross over your left. And then unwind your arms and your torso. So finding a twist here. And use an exhale to bring the legs back to your chest, coming into the center. And then we're going to switch that quad stretch on the other side. So just start to roll onto your right side. Finding that right fetal position, you can use your right arm as a support. Bump that bottom leg so your right shin bumps out like a 90-degree angle. Reaching our left hand back to capture the foot, the ankle. Again, knee can be down, or you can start to lift that knee up, or start to pull it behind you a little bit. Rather than splaying the ribs, taking in our low back, try to firm that core up. So stretching out the left hip flexor quad and not the back. And again, from here, as you're ready, releasing your hand from your foot, cross the left leg over, and winding the torso and the arms a little bit. Take our twist. And then you can use an exhale to draw knees back to your chest. From here, we're just gonna close out with 3 nice big breaths. So as you're ready, inhale, just pull everything, maybe squeeze your nose towards your knee. Exhale, maybe an audible exhale, big X, long body stretch. 2 more, inhale, pull close. Exhale, stretch out. 1 more, pull close. Exhale, extend. Feel free to, if you have the opportunity and time, to just stay there and breathe a little bit longer on your own. Thank you everybody for joining me. As always, I'm Sara, and we'll see you next time.